Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're just going to be making a quick video talking about ZENS in NBA 2K25 and the fact that it looks as though things are being done to actually counteract ZENS, and I think that's a really good thing. Now, my question is, will this extend to my team? How does this extend to my team? How can they help us with ZENS? Because I am worried that especially in a mode like King of the Court, which is a competitive mode, obviously looks like it's going to have really good rewards, a million VC available to the #1 player each week, all that type of stuff, makes me wonder, what are they going to do to counteract ZENS in my team? Because news came out yesterday about the city, bunch of OG 2K15 parks being used for events and stuff like that. Looks really, really neat as a whole, but I'm not really a city player. I'm not a park player. That's not what I do. That's not the mode that I've ever played, or obviously the mode that I've ever made content for. So, with that being said, the question then becomes, what is the plan? What is 2K's plan for other modes, and how do they plan to hopefully counteract ZENS this year in my team? So with that being said, before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 30,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Would really appreciate it if you'll do subscribe. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. So the way that they are patching ZENS, by the way, for those of y'all who don't know how a ZEN works, the ZEN basically uses the meter. It's a script for the meter that basically auto grains the meter, pretty much. Turning off the meter prevents a ZEN from working, at least right now. There may eventually be a script made that does work with the meter off, but Ronnie2K, as y'all could see, tweeted yesterday who's gonna miss their ZEN, stuff like that, because in the competitive modes in the park, such as the Proving Grounds, there's no shot meter. They say we can't ban these products from being sold, but you won't see them work at least early in that mode, which is what you comp players are worried about anyway. Who knows about the future, but we have to be hopeful. So basically, they're acknowledging, number one, that it doesn't seem like Xbox is really doing anything about, or Xbox or PlayStation, all these consoles basically haven't done much about ZENS. Now, I think ZENS don't work on PlayStations because third-party stuff isn't working. There's something I've heard about ZENS not working on PlayStation. I'm not entirely certain of that, but on Xbox specifically, ZENS have been a problem for the past couple of years, and this will specifically in Park, in the competitive modes of Park, prevent ZENS. Now, the real question is this something that will hopefully extend to my team? I would love to see King of the Court specifically be tweaked to prevent these third-party ZENS. I think making people turn their meters off in King of the Court as well would be a great change. It's not something they've announced as of yet, but that is the competitive mode in my team. So I'm hoping to see that be a potential tweak that they make there as well. I don't expect it exactly as of right now, but I'm just suggesting it. I'm throwing it out there because I don't think we want ZENS to be an issue this year. And they are becoming more of an issue over time. Last year, I feel like, was the worst that we've seen for ZENS, and I didn't play against a ton of ZENS, but I definitely did play against some, and I think those of you who played a lot of my team last year probably had some interactions with players using ZENS and stuff like that. And that's the unfortunate part about ZENS in my team, is that there's right now not really any sort of checks and balances to prevent that type of cheating, and the hope is that it doesn't get worse, and I think this is the type of change that could maybe prevent it from getting worse. So I'm out here suggesting for the community that we potentially get these meters turned off in King of the Court as well. I would love to see that be a tweak made, because as of right now, the news as of yesterday really only affects park competitive modes, not my team specifically, which is definitely not an unfortunate thing, or definitely not a fortunate thing, but I am definitely, I don't know. Then you have people comments like this, and this makes me wonder, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. Will ZENS eventually be an issue? Probably. I don't know. It's just, I hope there's some sort of plan, some sort of strategy in which to make these ZENS less effective and hopefully to counteract them, because it's going to be a problematic if a competitive mode like King of the Court is being won by a player with a ZEN each week. You know what I mean? Like, if cheaters are able to win that type of mode, it really is going to be disappointing. It's going to make it's going to make, I think, the content worse. It's going to make the competitive scene worse. And as cheating gets more and more rampant in these different games, I feel like it becomes more and more important to try to find ways to counteract it. So I like that 2K is doing doing this on the park side. I hope that extends to MyTEAM, and I hope that we can somehow find some sort of resolution for these cheaters, because I know the vast majority of the community isn't out here cheating, isn't out here using ZENS. The people who do, number one, they kind of ruin it for everybody else, and number two, it just creates a unfair, inaccurate competitive scene, and I think it's something that definitely can be harmful for the competitive future of the community. So I'm hoping that somehow, some way, that ZENS are going to be less effective and less of a problem in 2K25, and this at least looks like a start, even if it doesn't extend to MyTEAM specifically. So I wanted to make a video just discussing the concept of ZENS and MyTEAM, and hopefully the fact that there may be some changes coming in the future, although obviously a comment like this makes me worry. I don't know. We'll see. The no meter ZEN stuff would be a problem, and if that's the case, then this winds up being almost a non-factor if they're making people turn off their meters, because there's still a no meter ZEN script that is available this year. I don't know. It is what it is. I don't really have a ton of specifics to say at this point about this, but I'm just hoping we don't see ZENS become an issue in 2K25, because it's something that I'm really worried about dominating competitive modes. Even in 2K23, 2K22, ZENS were kind of an issue in 250K. Now, 2K23, everybody got banned from the 250K tournament because of the MT buying stuff, so the people who may have qualified using ZENS were disqualified anyway because of MT buying. 2K22 and 2K21, there were definitely a couple of ZEN users who qualified and stuff like that, but there were some people who actually got banned from 250K in 2K21 because of ZENS and because of multiple accounts and because of other types of cheating and things of that nature. And the hope is that 2K does something to prevent that. You know what I mean? Vets people somehow. Like, if there are cheaters in 2K25 MyTEAM using these ZENS, hopefully there's some sort of anti-cheat in place, some sort of way that they're able to catch these guys, or in King of the Court, for example, able to see their games, see that they're cheating, and ban them. Like, I don't entirely know exactly what's going to happen with this, but it's something that definitely needs to be on the forefront of people's minds, because people don't really talk about cheating much, but it's a very real thing, and it's a real thing that probably is going to become more and more of a part of MyTEAM. So I'm hoping that there are changes made to prevent this type of cheating in MyTEAM. Yes, I understand this video is kind of rambling, but I just want to make a video talking about cheating, share my opinion, and hopefully share my hope that with some things starting to be changed and starting to be worked on, that maybe there is hope in the future for continued growth and continued countering to these anti-cheats. So we'll see what happens. But with that being said, that's going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.